Peace and blessings, boy. I'm about to tell y'all, it's going to be a privilege. Tomorrow night, Viper Network, you, your true, only, Miss Autimatic, Charismatic, that be me, be interviewing C-34 Music, Saturday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know what I mean? And let's give people they just do. You know what I mean? That's what it is to me. This man's fantastic in the business of what he does. You know what I mean? It just you know, and if you know, I'm gonna tell you something. Here's a masterpiece with. He did this for me right here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. He did. That's his work. He put me the vocals, man. You know what, man? I'm honored. They chose work with me, man.
Charismatic.
Now we'll be interviewing this man, this great man. You know, C-34 music. Yeah. I'm real. I'm telling you, this is just. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. I'll tell you right now.
Are you still depressed? Life coming through this lifetime at the right time, expressing my feelings when the love is jumping up the ceiling. You see, everything is start revealing that we need to start rebuilding, and this kind of feeling when being attacked by the racists in different places and so many different cases, I cannot really understand. You see, I have to take it to another land and to another disgraceful detention. Yes, this type of question needs to be asked over and over again. Killings of Breonna Taylor, killings of George Floyd, killings of Ahmaud Arbery, killings of Sandra Bland. You see, in this place that I can't understand that you give us no justice, so we have to fight in the streets. In this daily heat, and it's kind of like routine like that. Not even understanding, you see, I'm trying to understand in this place, this disgraceful place, these judges and these district attorneys fighting against us, making these racist soldiers look like they're a bunch of heroes, but they are zeros are not quality. They keep fucking us over. Don't punish me with brutality. Don't punish me with brutality.
Yeah, she's number 34, music.
We don't need to.
This man's a king. Yes, indeed. I'm honored to
They
be.
keep killing us, and we gotta take a stand. But when we come out here peacefully, they come out attacking. And when we have guns, they call us a terrorist. But they've been the terrorists. They act like we cannot defend ourselves, but excuse me, baby, I am Nat Turner in my next form. And the question is, are you oppressed? Are you still oppressed? Am I still oppressed? Is there anything to address? It's like the world's like built to another test. And these days, like I gotta get something off my chest. See, living in these days when I'm a black man like a target, and when everything is like the hardest for different charges, charging me walking around like cause I'm black. When these hatreds, so it's like coming to attack. And it's like the black diplomat that we showing that we are focused and we taking notice that we are stopping on these roaches when they want to give us a feeling that we should not even be hopeless. You see, I gotta take the stand. I gotta take the stand of the motherland. My black is the attraction to make things happen, but can you imagine with the natural reaction? And these days they ask questions like, are you still oppressed? But can you see the news? But in these days I refuse to lose. You see, making a contribution to the next solution. So while we choosing to fight, still have to unite. Still trying to do what's right. Still trying to represent the ancestors that fought day and gave their life away so we could be free. This is like a spiritual war. But how can we be calm? Dropping like a nature bomb. And these existence of these lines, but we're trying to shine and they're trying to knock our freedom so we will be declined. But my thoughts is too powerful. You have to be responsible. I have to be honorable like the ancestors once were.
Yeah. See number 34 meets on the track. Yeah. That'll be Bible Talk Shit. Yeah. All right. You just heard. You just heard the brother. Right
all
there.
Across this great country, every single day of the year.
You just heard this brother right here. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm going to be interviewing this brother. This amazing brother. Yeah, let me see if the sound be up. I'm excited, you know, very excited to be interviewing this brother, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to hear his bio. I'm going to play his bio on the show. And you know, it's just, man, this man, God, I'm telling you, you know what? I'm going to leave y'all one more. What he did with,
Creek Carrier Corp.
What he did with, Elder X. You know what I mean? But I'm just going to give y'all two. If y'all want to check out, matter of fact, I'm going to give you CW34. I will play Elder X on the show. You know what I mean? So this is CW34 right here. Dope. I'm going to give y'all two. If you want to listen, call in the show. You work with my man Bear Soul. Emilia T. Davis. I don't know if he worked. I worked with Rebel P. Jones. You know, I know he's worked with some people. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this is him right here. This is wow.
I don't know why. I feel like I'm on this tonight.
Now y'all give me two.
I told y'all wasn't going away. You got your shot. Now give me mine. What did we do wrong?
It's not this.
What did we do wrong? We did nothing wrong. Yeah, we did. You were supposed to fight for people who couldn't fight for themselves. What's your prediction for the fight? Prediction? Yes, prediction. Don't punish me with brutality.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm not thesaurus because it's preposterous how the balls drop on January 1st. Lowering testosterone. I'm twice as hungry as a hippopotamus rocking a mic. As the Congress debates while living the glamorous life, showing off their opulence. But I'm not impressed. But Sheila E. played the timbali drums. What I'll say next may bother some. If this is by Christ, then follow me. Down this narrow road narrative, now is the time where I brought this up. Are you still oppressed? Having victim-style mentality since 1956. Voting in a satanic system with symptoms symbolizing the sickness within it. Asking for stimulus check to save mom and papa's businesses. The game is rigged, my friends. As revealed in the scriptures in red. But can you find where Yeshua the Christ dipped in politics? He scoffed at the thought of it. Population placing man above his father's laws. Killing babies not born yet making moms God. Men laying up with men, women with women, stopping procreation. Fulfilling multiply the earth, but we bloody with these race wars. Why all the hatred? Why are we scared to face truths? Why we let freedom of speech be eradicated on Facebook? Why we wear masks, breathing in our halitosis, toxic environments, but won't say man made this COVID.
Don't punish me with brutality. Don't punish me with brutality. We don't need to.
So over this, I really thought David Charlton was in Boys to Men. He's down on bended knee, choking Georgia Minnesota to the floor. Can't jog in these Georgia streets. Have no rights to achieve my sleep. Medicated and buck naked, unarmed in my pillowcase. Can't nap at the Wendy's in Atlanta without being handcuffed. And then cops being optimistic as they fade me into sounds of blackness. By my soul, never say die. And accept this propaganda that at the ballot box my voice matters. Why you Russia forced vaccines under surveillance cameras? Declaration of Independence, the amendments and Constitution, this is your Bible. And Freemasons and the Illuminati rules you. All those freedoms and rights didn't include you, but you have the right to remain silent. Hypnotized by sex and violence and presidential candidates selected to lie to you. Trump and Biden, you into bondage, putting your trust in the Congress to do what you want them to do, but they don't relate or have knowledge of you. Tell me which God do you serve, the one that keeps your pockets filled? Who tells you to hate those that think opposites? Who's not a part of these atrocities? Who called you black? Who called you white? What makes you supreme? What do you identify with labels of mankind? And scripted on dotted lines, why do you accept how you're defined?
Don't punish
Narcissistic in your selfie pics, gossiping of someone else's sins. Defiling praise like jaguars, don't make it right. Who the sun sets free is free indeed. But I guess I've said enough for the night. CW34 music in stereo.
Now may I make a mark, then make a spark over this backtrack. What should I say, Joe?
I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything. You think that there complete 134. Yo.
Tell you right now, I'm going to leave y'all with one more, and then I'm going to try to get his interview in. You know? Yeah.
This is Chromecast with Google TV. It's perfect if you want to jump right into Netflix.
Yeah, indeed. So, you know, I'm definitely going to go ahead and all right. Yes, indeed. So, man, I'm excited. You know what I mean? And I want to go ahead and show his work. He got one more. I'm gonna show one more, and then you check out the show Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You got more than what I just played. You know what I mean? So yeah, he put in that work. You know, and the man's very humble. But one thing in this industry is that your work is so speak louder. Your work speaks louder than words. You know what I mean? So yeah, indeed. So I'm up here. I tried to find, but yeah, I got another one right here. Yeah, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna go ahead and give this man just deserved. Uh, great, just great with beats and everything. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna do that. Yeah. You know what? I will play a song, but usually Facebook will kind of incriminate me if I do that. You know what I mean? So yeah, if I were to um, if I were to do that, they would go ahead and wow.
This is for believers who are playing their position. Everybody says pain, that's my mission.
She's number 34 music.
Edify instead of disappoint. I like that. That's my mission.
Decline, take birth, Junior, in the building. 615, DSR Zone, C double 34 music.
Thank you for waking up today. Got one of those favorites in the building. Man, this love you put it together. Don't just mix it on Facebook if you don't follow him. If you don't see something dope as mixing that he does something, or it gets on some of your shows, runs so talented. Not only talented with pieces, poetry, lyrics, but brother, the producer, brother, the engineer when it comes to putting together some mixing stuff. And you know I'm already talking about bringing you a billion.
You're talking about double, right?
I said double in the building, not a thing. See Double 34 music, y'all.
We have Mr. Clarence Ferguson Jr., born and raised in Rochester, New York. He resides down in Tennessee. Yes. Yes, good. Yes. I just moved down. Right. That's real good. Your voice, and it sounds like I can listen to you. If I can find poetry to listen in my ears like that when I'm walking, I'm going somewhere and I can have it playing in my ears, I love this. I appreciate you, Sherry King. Thank you so much for sharing.
See, Double 34 music, y'all. That's his work right there.
If you ladies have anything for me,
collaboration.
I want to know other songs, but I showed you.
See, Double 34 music, I recorded this on man, Charismatic. Lyrical music.
Thank you.
Ferguson. Junior. All right, put that in there. Gotta put Junior in there. He's the second counter to put that. Got to put that. Yeah. That's why I also go by C Double 34 music, because I'm the remix of my daddy. That's how that is. Oh, that's right.
Guess who's one of my next? C Double 34 music. I know everybody's money. I ain't gonna say too much. Alright, so we're gonna go on to our next caller, area code 615. Who do we have on the line?
Murder, She Wrote. It's been a long time. C Double 34 music.
He always tells us he knows to back off. Look. That's not the way I heard the poem like that for him. Look, y'all, he is married. Back off. Okay, I said. You need to check him out. That's the time to have the poems and I'm like,
C Double 34 music, y'all.
Got my brother C Double 34 music, y'all. C Double.
I am going to, he's going to be my guest.
Yeah. How are you? Yeah, my brother.
Brother right here.
Yeah, I was invited. I mean, I'm going through the madhouse today with the diva wing of, and yet, here's the thing that gets me going. The fact that I know that I'm too sexy for my shirt, so sexy. Oh man.
Every decision I make in my life is centered around the process of helping me eventually get there. You know what I'm saying? So I had that purpose. Once I had that purpose, every decision that I made was centered around that purpose.
Yeah.
Just determined, just lock in, just tune in, go out there, just block everything out, just zero in on being more present, just set the tempo. you're going to do something, do it to the best of your ability. No matter what it is, you're going to do it to the best of your ability.
Phenomenal. I thought I done some things. But I'm
Yeah. I would be the sixth deadly venom known as the raw deadly dragon.
In my head, you're my best friend.
He's gonna be 34 minutes.
I want to thank all those in the
Yes. All right. I'm about to go ahead and show. I'm about to show this man. All right. Yeah, I'm about to go ahead and show him. Oh boy. Right here.
Hey, how are you? This is Clarence Ferguson Jr., also known as C34 Music.
It's kind of
wearing the alternative Ryan Shazier jersey. I'm doing this for Larry Shepard, aka Mr. Autimatic Charismatic, because I'm about to be featured tomorrow night, that's Saturday, November 14th, around 7 to 9 Central Standard Time. I do poetry, I do music, I do sampling, I do the thing. That's about it. I'm supposed to spend 10 minutes to tell you my Bible. So I'm going to try my best to do what I can do. I was born and raised in Rochester, New York, September 26th, 1965, which makes me 55 years old. I have been writing poetry and music and songs since I was 11 years old. No formal training, no music theory, this just from the heart, off the head, whatever comes out of my spirit. Tried to get in the music business, tried to become a professional songwriter, and by the royalty check that I did get, I did become a professional songwriter. And that's thanks to William Jackson, thanks to Maria LaDonna Sales, and thanks to Tammy Harris. So thanks to them for the collaborations that we started back in the late 90s, early 2000s. The reason why I'm not even in the industry is not because I don't think I could have made it, because I've had 4 independent record deals and one that could have been Mercury Records. And that was with my partner in rhyme, Ruth Ware. Unfortunately, I saw some things that said, you know what, they was not going to let me do what I do right now, which is the music and sampling. And I do this under the Fair Use Act of 1976. So that way I don't sell these things. I don't sell any of these things. I don't pimp anybody out. I write for the love of it. I write because something's inside me. It impregnates me. It makes me show you exactly what's going on in the world. It makes me question myself in a mirror moment. It makes me want to research and go after what's going on. And I love doing it. And I love the collaboration spirit. I love the effort. I love the process of it. So, with me saying that, I've been doing poetry since I was 16. But I got back into it 4 years ago. I'm glad that there are people out there that trust me with their babies. And I don't take that for granted one bit. I want to give shout outs to some people who have let me do what I do, give me that free reign to come up with some ideas that surrounds their poetry, and they go to bed with it. I'm going to start off with, again, William Jackson. And then I'm going to also say, Maria Lagana Sales. I'm going to say Lori Leverett. I'm going to say Stephen Jones. No, Stephen Burns. I'm going to say Stephen Burns. I'm going to say Leslie Martin. There are so many. Hi, Amelia. Good to see you. We need to collab. William McGee. He's the one that basically opened my eyes to the world. And I thank God for putting him into my life. I really do. Even though we had to go our separate ways, he opened my life. He opened me up to where, and I'm sorry I'm rambling. I'm sorry I'm stumbling. But this is my first time going at this. He had me looking at religion. He had me looking at God and spirituality. He had me looking at churches that I belonged to and asked me, why was I in them when I could be them? So, to William McGee, I thank him for being that vessel that God used to open my eyes and wake me up and tell me that the kingdom of God is within me. That I am the church. And I don't use I am lightly because I don't want to blaspheme God. That's his name. Sometimes I'll say I be instead of I am. So that way there will be no confusion or misconstrued things going on. Now, I am married. This is my second marriage. And my first marriage didn't work out. But I did get a son out of it, and I did get a daughter out of it. Now my son, Matthew Corey, who I love, he's not biological, but don't matter. That's my son. And then my daughter, Ashley. Love her. I will never stop loving her. I also want to thank my brother, Eric. I want to thank my brothers in poetry. Rebel P. Jones. I want to thank Larry Shepard. I want to thank Randy Sinclair Rogers, the artist formerly known as King's Cadence, but now known as Bare Soul. I want to thank Van Meadows, aka Poetic. I want to thank John Robinson, aka J. Rob, the Wise Son. Joe, the Verbal Mind Dancer. David Mott. Larry Maddox, for real, the poet. I mean, I got so many brothers that I didn't know I was going to have. I got so many sisters that I didn't know I was going to have, like Gina Storm, who I also call Sister Soul, and I also call Dee Dee, and she calls me Dexter. I want to thank Kima Cooper, Poetic Pretty Wings, Danielle Cherry, La Perla Negra. I want to thank Adrian Shawell, Miss VIP, Nova Sky, who's better known as Joy Tao Farmer. Like I said, I've got so many brothers, so many sisters out there. I mean, wow. This poetry family accepted me and grew, and I'm growing with it. It's incredible. Now, I'm sitting here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. That's about 15 miles north of Nashville. I moved here in 2007, and it's been wonderful. It's nice, peaceful, all that. Don't expect to stay here forever, but you know. I'm saying all this to say, My poetry, what I write, is observational. It's methodical. It's metaphorical. It's spiritual. I don't get into the erotic much. I really don't. I don't get into the erotic, but I can write it, but I try to make it classy and tastefully done. I'm happy to be a part of this poetry family. I don't know how many more minutes I got on this, but I'm glad that I'm awake today to be able to be accepted into this poetry family and say, you know what? Let's rock this. I'm happy to be able to collaborate with all of you, because it's not without you I wouldn't be nothing, but it's the fact that you're showing me love. To be featured on shows, I didn't see that coming. To be shouted out on poetry shows, I didn't see that coming. I'm not looking for that. Like I said, I'm not looking for the fame. I'm not looking for the notoriety like I used to be when I was trying to be a songwriter, and I became one. I wanted to be that guy that was behind the scenes, where everybody knew my name like it was Cheers, but then I can go into a convenience store and get me a icy and just walk out, be the normal. But I have to understand that I'm not normal. I tried to be cool in high school. I didn't have to try. People saw me as cool, even though I tried to dumb down myself to fit in with them. I was wrong in that. God's been telling me to embrace my genius. And that's what I'm doing my best at trying to do. Embrace my genius, but share it with all of you. So, like I said, I don't know how much more time, but I'm supposed to spend 10 minutes. Now, tomorrow night, I will be on TALKSHOE with Mr. Autimatic, Charismatic. I hope you come. I hope you listen. I hope you vibe with me. Call in. He'll give you the numbers, because I can't give you the numbers offhand. And understand that I'm kind of nervous in doing this because I got 13 teeth. So I'm not trying to show all my gaps. But I'm trying to do this as a champion, and I'm trying to do this, God willing, before time's up. I'm not saying I'm terminal, because I'm not. I'm healthy. I've lost, how many pounds? I've lost about 50 pounds in 4 years, because I was diagnosed as diabetic. And the doctor told me at that time, in 2010, that if you lose 15 pounds or more, you can reverse it. If you eat natural foods, you can reverse it. I've done that. I beat it. That's how that goes. Do I still have a sweet tooth? Of course. But I'm eating natural. And I'm hoping that I've got more years to come. If God's willing, I will be still here. I will still be rocking with you. I will still be music and sampling. I will still be writing poetry and reciting it. And I will still make people laugh, make people smile. Hopefully get rid of the lust spirits. I think people know what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's all I've got to say. I thank you for watching this. In the words of Rebel P. Jones, thank you for waking up today. And I hope to see you soon. God bless you. God keep you. One love from me, rocking this Ryan Shazier jersey. And we'll.
All right. So you heard this. You heard.
So accustomed to in this country as Black Americans,
Okay.
that begins to get a bit old.
All right. You heard CW34 music. Yeah, I'm gonna give you that information. That's Viper Network. Be Mr. Autimatic Charismatic presents CW34 music. Basically, you call 615-562-0444. I will have an alternate number because I know sometimes people call in and they can't really get in. So I will have an alternative number. I will be working on my website, www.viperempire.wordpress.com, to bring some more additional information about the exciting interview tomorrow. You know, man, creativity is something else to me. You know, I really respect creativity, you know. So, I respect that a lot. I've been working on my book called Formula 9132 to help people study. And, you know, I'm proud of myself. Creativity, I can show you. A lot of y'all would see the formulas, probably wouldn't understand. I can show you real quick, but a lot of people probably wouldn't understand it. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be excited to interview CW34 music. You know, I haven't done radio a lot like I used to. Back then, you know, I used to, when it was about VPE, I was doing radio. Now I'm Viper. But, so, shout out to Poet Meadows, to www.lulu.com. Man, I'm going to show y'all something. This is one part right here. I can't show you because this is another one right here. This is my drawing right here. It's my graph right here. The first one is N1 notes right here. It's all mine right here. It's my work right here. I love so I'm just giving y'all a little taste of it, of what I've done. All right, enough of me. Enough of me. Enough of me. You know what I mean? Enough of me. The big thing is that I'm going to be interviewing the man CW34, and it will be on TALKSHOE. Basically, you call 615-562-0444, and then you put in 144011, and then you press star 2, press 1, then you press star 2. That's how you do TALKSHOE, you know. So yeah, I'm definitely excited. You know what I mean? I'm happy he chose to work with me as one of the people that he worked with. And I mean, everybody has some creativity, and that's the beautiful thing about it, that we all creative. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I'm going to have his interview. I'm going to have some information, more information on him on my website. We're going to view that tonight. I'm going to do a show tonight maybe some music or something. If you want to do some poetry, I always open up the door to some poetry because poetry lives in me. I can't, I could drive trucks. I could do his formula 9132. Poetry lives in me. It lives in Mr. Autimatic, Charismatic, my alter ego. I walk through these days as Larry Shepard, but when I'm on that mic, I'm Mr. Autimatic, Charismatic. You know what I mean? When my mic is open, and yeah, it's good when the games change. You know what I mean? When people are changing the game, I think that's a wonderful thing. Like C-34 Music. So yeah. It'll be on TALKSHOE. I will send a link. I will create an event page today to showcase all the information along with the website. I will have all that information. There is a Pennsylvania number that you could call, but I don't know the number quite yet. But I will put that on the event page too. I would set up the show tonight. And I would set up everything tonight. And so, you'll hear, you heard 3 of his work with Elder X, his birthday, I mean, he's worked with Elder X, he's worked with me. I mean, I just say, wow. So, yeah. So, what are you doing Saturday? Well, what I'm doing, I'm going to do my show. Then, of course, I'm going to go ahead and check out my big brother's network, Larry Maddox. I call him my big brother. He's my big brother. I'm so proud of him because I remember when he came from another network. And I knew something special. He was going to do something special one day. You know what I mean? And I'm so shout out to him. So yeah, basically, unless and if Kane has something, I'm gonna support him too. That's my other brother. That's my Buffalo Wings man. You know what I mean? I had a dream that he had some buffalo wings and I stole them from him. He turned his back and I tried to run my big ass down the street with his buffalo wings, huffing and puffing. But yeah, tonight is the man, CW34 Music. You don't want to miss the show. Viper Network, Miss Autimatic, Charismatic presents CW34 Music. I will have the event page. I will be inviting people, and you don't want to miss this. I'm telling you right now, I just want to get into, just like I said, just give people they just do. You know what I mean? Because you don't know how long people going to be around. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to bring no sadness, but you gotta enjoy people while you're here. You know what I mean? I was just looking at Drink Champs. We bring their flowers, we bring their roses while you're here. You know what I mean? So basically, yeah, I'm gonna get back to radio, man, because there's so many people I want to interview. You know what I mean? Like my go-go brother, Poet Meadows. One day I like to interview him. Miss VIP. Yes, indeed. Got that sexy voice. Travis, what's up? You know what I mean? Yeah, the VIP. I can see it right now. Andrea, Showell, Miss VIP section. Miss Autimatic, I can see right now. Miss Autimatic Charismatic presents the VIP section. Yeah, get up in the VIP section. That's what's up. You know what I mean? Yeah, yes indeed. High five to Andrea, Showell, Miss VIP, Travis Huntley. My man, my go-go brother. Hold the souls. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, all right then, Will. Gotta get some things going. Take care of some business so I can prepare for the show, because anybody knows in this industry of doing radio and doing video, the preparation has to be on point. So, well, I do videos and I do radio. I do both, and I do my website. I put out poetry on my website. So I do three things. Just like my man, my big brother, he does a whole lot with poetry, putting out iHeart and everything. So I just want to do my part in putting creativity out there. So peace to y'all. Y'all don't want to miss this show. C34 Music. Yeah. I know he said to the ladies that he's married. Yeah, but much love. Yeah. All right, man. So it's been Mr. Autimatic, Charismatic, the lyrical engine. 10 years in, I'm all in. Viper, in, drive.